Hey friends! Oh, fuck.
They told me that I wasn't gonna get far. So I told them like this, look. My adversaries crumble when we rumble, it's a catastrophe on anybody who tryna hate, come and blast at me. I've been in this for a minute, see how I graduated from rookie to beginner, but now I'm winning on the road. Backing up and selling our shows, but let's rewind the tape a bit and let them all know who came to rock the flow, who knocks the most. I creep up on the come up, whether they hate it or feel this. Next in line, they come and battle me quick. Man, you don't wanna see me in the circle, I'm killing you, kid. Young Jay, I'm bad. They told me that. They told me I wasn't gonna get far. So I told them like this, look. Who's bashing?
Welcome back to another episode with the Lane Lanes.
Yeah, that's us.
I'm the Z Lane.
I'm the M Lane.
And we've got a Q&A from Instagram, right?
Instagram.
All our fans and subscribers, and by that I just mean friends. You guys are awesome.
Pretty awesome. We're going to go ahead and just jump into these. This won't be a very long video either. So I hope you guys have been enjoying us keeping them pretty short. I know I lose interest in videos, so
attention span of a nut.
Yeah. Like I said, we're going to just go ahead and jump into them, and yeah. I know that a lot of stuff has changed since we went in January, which I'm really looking forward to. You are too, since you've never experienced Disney maskless.
Yeah. Never pre-COVID, so this restriction uplifting version should be a more authentic experience, I would hope.
Yeah, it should be. It will be. You'll like it. It'll be more normal, but there will be more people.
Ugh. Questions!
Alright, so the first one is, what does a typical Disney day look like for you? This can kind of go all up in the air. It just depends on what kind of reservations we have that day. But usually we do start with breakfast. Even if it's from just like the resort quick service, we'll pick up Mickey Waffles. Mickey Waffles, some eggs, and some breakfast potatoes, and like a big coffee to share.
That's pretty much every day. That's how it starts.
Yeah, and then we'll go to said park. If we go to Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom, we are going to drive. We're driving ourselves because we like having that ability to just leave whenever we want to, or even just to go to the car and drop the stuff off and go back in.
Yeah. If we can monorail or Skyline, we do, but driving for the ones that need to be, it's preferred.
Absolutely. After we do that, since this trip we will have park hopper tickets, we will be jumping back and forth to different parks, kind of trying to just soak in as much as possible. Like, if a park gets busy, we're leaving. You know, like that kind of thing.
As long as it's after 2.
After that, we kind of try to hit up a bar everywhere we go. Because, you know, it's vacation. Like, why not?
And drink the whole day.
Yeah, pretty much the whole day.
In between rides.
And it's not like we're drunk the whole time. It's just like, hey, you want a refreshing beverage that isn't water? Yeah, absolutely.
Some flavor.
Yeah, so we usually do that, and then we don't ever really take breaks in the hotel. If we do, we're going to go back and, like, change.
Yeah.
For this one, since, again, we're doing the park hopper tickets, I will have more outfits to wear so we can take more pictures for the gram. Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. So after we have done the park hopping, or like at the end of the night, usually we do have a reservation to kind of get something to eat. But if not, we'll just mobile quick and then pick it up on the way back to the hotel room and kind of watch whatever's on TV. I think we've been watching ghosty stuff, so wake up pretty early. But we wake up pretty early normally because we have to be at work at 8, so
typically.
Yeah.
Typical day.
That's a typical day at Disney for us. There's always day drinking, and when the kids start screaming, it's time to park hop. Moving on, number 2. Go ahead, baby. Take it away.
Alright, so what is your favorite part of Disney? Just the really well-themed rides, honestly. It's not just a roller coaster or some kind of fancy swing or whatever. Like, the whole queue is an experience. Everything is just themed. It's just not some carnival ride, so to speak. And even the Dinosaur Land, I would say, is the closest to that. And
Yeah,
even
like,
that doesn't give off the feel of like
being in a carnival.
Yeah, or
Sure.
some like fairgrounds or whatever. They make everything just very
Like immersive.
Yeah, pretty much.
So interesting too, because when we went January, they didn't have the pre-shows, and now all of the pre-shows are back. And I haven't ridden Mickey's Runaway Railway without the pre-show, so it made absolutely no sense why we went into it. But that's the only ride that I've ridden without it. And Smuggler's Run. Those are the only two that I have ridden that didn't have a pre-show. Now, he's never seen Haunted Mansion. He's never seen Rock and Roller Coaster. If we did Tower of Terror, he's never seen Tower of Terror. Like,
literally none of them.
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty awesome. That, I think, is going to make you feel even more immersed, and I'm really excited for you for that part. The next question is, why Disney World for vacation? You know, I get asked this a lot.
Yeah, do tell.
Because we could go anywhere. We could literally go anywhere for the amount of money Disney is, but I never feel like I have a repeat vacation anytime I go to Disney. It never, ever feels the same. I can go to Italy and France in the same day.
Technically.
I can go on a safari, and I can dine at the nicest restaurant in the same day. There is just so much to offer, and you can do so many different things that you can do everywhere else just in one spot, which, period, that's kind of like the dream. And so you can kind of do whatever. I don't know, it's just...
Whatever.
So, yeah. Alright, next question.
Go to quick service.
What's your go-to quick service?
Oh, is that what it is?
Go-to quick service in each park?
Well, I will go to a quick service.
Based on the quick services
Each
we
park.
did have, what did you enjoy? So, like, quick services were like,
Yeah, not the...
Satuli Canteen.
Right, not full sit-down
Yeah,
style.
everything
I
we
understand.
mobile ordered. It's like Woody's Lunchbox. Or,
Definitely Satuli Canteen, right? That was Pandora. Yeah.
That cheesecake was fire.
Cheesecake covered in all the blue.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Seriously.
Is Woody's Lunchbox a quick service?
Yeah.
Then definitely those tots or tachos, right?
Those were fire.
Shoot, boy.
The plant-based ones,
Shoot.
I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they were. Well, really, any plant-based thing. Everything was fun.
Tachos.
So, even like a Flame Tree Barbecue, they have that.
Which part
Like,
is that?
it's Animal Kingdom. They have that bratwurst that has the slaw on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that was good.
You liked all the food too. Like, okay, so we're going during Food and Wine Festival. So we went during the Festival of the Arts last time. So there's going to be a lot of food booths that we will be able to review during this. That, I mean, they're not quick service, but, I mean, you kind of see that as a quick service because everything is about as much as like an entree would be.
We'll be obnoxious.
Yeah.
We'll be like little yelpers.
And there's so much alcohol and drinks and stuff, so that's going to be the best part. Okay, so, souvenirs. Are we going to get souvenirs, and how much should we save for them this time?
We got a real tight budget coming this time around now.
Which is cool because we'll also be able to teach you guys how to like do it on a tighter budget. We are going for our 3.5-year anniversary, so we will be kind of splurging on more of the food stuff rather than the souvenirs.
And it just depends on the souvenirs, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, mugs are always something to look at.
Like
We
our
just
friends,
don't have enough room for them anymore.
the Leffersons, they really like to bust out just on trading pins more than anything. And the highest those usually go are like 15 to 18, or the highest. That's high end.
And the pink label, I think, is the highest label.
Right, and they get a lot of them, and so that's really where it could start to add up.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for something in particular, I would say it's going to be a solid range of at least 30 to 50 bucks.
Per thing.
Yeah, per thing.
So,
Oh my goodness. I hope
That'd be freaky, right? I'm tripped out. Sorry, a Mickey just fell behind us and we thought it was haunted. It is vintage, so maybe. Anyway, back to the souvenirs. So for our last trip, we kind of did an overhaul, and I know you guys, if you guys go, I'll probably link it up above since I know how to do that now. I'll link it up above if you guys want to go watch our Walt Disney World haul. But we went a little nuts.
$1,500 is nuts. $1,500.
Not just on souvenirs. That was for the whole trip. That was everything.
Might as well.
Because we spent about $700 in just souvenirs alone. Because we did a lightsaber, and we just kind of did whatever we wanted.
Lightsaber alone is $200 plus. So.
Yeah, and now it's even more because it was only $199 when we went, and now it's like $215 or something. So we kind of like squeezed in at the last minute.
We're gonna balance our trips between souvenirs and just pigging out.
Definitely. So our January trips are gonna be more because it's after the holidays too. So we'll have more saved up, or we'll have asked for Disney gift cards to kind of use it for the trip. I do want to be able to go when Flower and Garden is in season. So that means
we'll get there.
That because my 30th is next May, we might be there for May.
Next question. What are you looking forward to the most in terms of like normalcy?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm not. I don't want to get into again. I hate the crowds. I know the capacity keeps being risen, and I liked COVID capacity, if I'm honest. I've been there when it has been sardined over on the Tomorrowland Terrace when you're trying to get out of a parade show or a fireworks show and go somewhere else.
Pack of sardines.
And nobody moves. Like, nobody wants to make the first move, so you're just, like, sitting there this close to people. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to the fireworks. I watched them live on the 1st, and I cried.
You were crying the whole time.
I cried the whole time because
I couldn't even talk to you. Nothing I said registered. You were so in another world.
It was so good.
In your own happily ever after. Bawling away to virtual explosions.
The next thing is, when's our favorite time to go?
So far, it's been January for me.
Actually, it was a lot nicer in January because it is cooler. I did like that.
Yeah, I'd rather fight a little bit of a chill.
A little?
That one was ridiculous. There was like a winter blast that blew through the country last minute.
Yeah, okay. It was freezing.
So
I think that we'll also be able to do like kind of an IG questions for after our trip to kind of give more of a definitive answer on our favorite time to go. I love Halloween season, but I love Halloween everything. So.
I would probably vote that as my favorite time as well.
No Boo Bash, because it's definitely not worth it when you got it for free last year. Disney, what did you do?
Wow.
Disney, what did you do?
Get into that with your podcast. That's a whole nother...
Shameless plug for the podcast.
That's a whole nother beast.
If you do or are interested in hearing a podcast that I am in on, it's called Thank the Mouse. I will link it down in the description below. We talk about all the fun stuff for Disney. We've talked about upcoming stuff. We talked about news. I think here soon we're doing a comparison between Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. We did a top 10 Pixar movies. That was pretty good. I'm going to say it's pretty good because I was in it. So, Thank the Mouse. Go follow us on Instagram and
Spotify.
Shameless plug. Done. All right.
Spotify, right?
Spotify. Everywhere you listen to podcasts. It's there. It's there. Our favorite parks and rides. Like, comparatively, I guess.
Well, I definitely love Expedition Everest.
Yeah, that's the most thrilling ride.
For, like, classic roller coaster type. And it's themed super well.
Yeah.
Not a long queue, not a long line, at least when the times we got to go. Favorite park overall would probably be Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom and Epcot are the best parks.
Pandora is really cool. I just love the big tree.
Yeah, a lot of people say Animal Kingdom's not worth it right now because like dinosaur or the Dino Land is kind of dead, and there's no Nemo.
You're not worth it. Whoa! See, it's not as fun.
Disco Yeti. So the last question is the most important question. What do we do when it rains?
Pack it up for a refund.
I've been there during a hurricane, and it's been fine.
Mm.
It was overnight, so it didn't hit us too hard. But we have
Good.
ponchos. I have a Ponchear, and if you guys want to see what those are, I will link them down in the description below. He's got a poncho. We have poncho for our shoes.
Booties!
So we can just keep running around the parks, because I don't like wet feet. I don't want to have to change into even sandals. I don't want sandals. I don't want, no. Because I'll get blisters that way too, and you don't want that.
Yeah, running around with the squish, 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 squish.
Ooh! We'll go into a shop if it starts raining really bad. That's what we did in January. It didn't rain too bad in January, so July's going to be a little bit more.
If it's really bad,
We're gonna get out of there.
We'll book it for the car, and
Yeah.
we'll try to wait it out. If it's your typical, like, Florida 30-minute downpour.
Yeah, we're just going to,
But if it's a full-on storm, we're not ashamed. We'll
No,
dip out,
and
go
we'll-
back to the hotel, and just watch TV
Shoot,
and
we
pig
can go to
out.
Pedal's Pool Bar. We can
Or-
go
yeah.
to the monorail. We can go to a bar on the monorail. We
Park.
can go literally anywhere.
I mean, we'll go into town if we have to. We'll
Probably
get
not
normal.
that.
Oh, okay.
That's not. We'll keep an eye on the weather app. I'll keep an eye on my watch. Yeah. So, and you can tell by the clouds if it's gonna do something. So just get out of there.
Typically. Light sprinkle got no chance. We got gear. I think we're ready.
Yeah, we even have like a camera bag cover, everything. We're fine.
And if we're not ready, it'll be a great learning lesson. And
Yeah,
you
we'll
all
come back
can
and tell you
laugh.
about it. But that concludes our Instagram questions that you guys gave us. Thank you so much. We are almost at 50 subscribers.
Significant.
Make sure to...
You gotta click on that whole subscribe business that's all up in there on the website. And then you gotta click that thing up there just to help us go up there.
Yeah, help with that algorithm. It definitely helps. Make sure you comment too, because
Codes.
if you comment, it shows that you're interacting with us, and all we want to do is continue to interact with you. So, although we're not doing hauls anymore, we still probably will do a Walt Disney World haul, so stay tuned for that. We are going to be gone the 11th through the 16th, but technically the 10th through the 18th because of driving. So we will not have any vlogs out during that point, but they will start coming in August, if not the last week of July. So make sure you are subscribed for those, and put on those push notifications too, so you are alerted every time we do upload a new video. So again, I am at the M lane,
I'm at the Z lane.
and together we are the Lane Lanes.
Toilet!
Make sure you go follow us on Instagram at those handles, and we will see you guys in the next one. Yeedle skeedle.
Yeedle to the skeedle.
Yeedle to the skeedle.